guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. A great big shout out to my channel members for supporting my channel. Thank you. Alright guys, I wanted to film this video several weeks ago, but I just ran out of December. And so this video will be announcing my hashtags for 2023. Some of them will be group buddy colors, and some of them will be more of a treasure hunt, scavenger hunt type of deal. But we'll go through all of the different hashtags together. So the first one that I will be doing is I am continuing my Grogu in 2022. And so it's going to be the exact same hashtag, even though it isn't the same year, and that's just because I really enjoy this little coloring book right here. And if we continue this, eventually we're going to have a completed coloring book. Now, I didn't map out when that's going to be, and that's fine. Now, I did not finish the December one, which is this one right here, so that is definitely on my to-do list. But for January, the picture that I've chosen is this one right here. So if you have not completed this picture already, this is our January 2023 group buddy color for Grogu in 2022. And again, eventually I'll go through here and see how many pages and kind of map out how long it's going to take to complete. The goal was never to complete this with you guys, but I'm thinking, okay, one, I really like this coloring book, so why not? And two, eventually we'd have to finish it if we're doing this one picture every single month. Now, a big shout out to Be Cozy. She was the one that suggested a group buddy color in this, and I have enjoyed it, as well as so many of you who participate on Instagram. Again, use that hashtag Grogu in 2022, and already the gallery wall is just so beautiful. So thank you, Bee, for the suggestion. Now, I've done a slight change to my Morgan O hashtag, and I'm changing it to Morgan O Color Challenge 2023. Now for 2022, I did the Morgan O scavenger hunt, and I said to pick a page that had a certain element on it. Well, for this year, we're going to do something slightly different. So for January, the color that I'm choosing is light blue, and it can be light blue, icy blue, pale blue, anything really on the lighter end of blue. And the page can have just one element of it. It can be entirety in various tones of light blue. That's absolutely up to you. The only criteria is something on the page needs to be on the lighter end of blue, and it has to be out of a Morgan O'Brien coloring book. Now, I've got a few here, the Matchstick Mouse ones, the Way Home. He's got the elf one, the dinosaur one, the Animal Crossing inspired one. So any of those would count. If you have any of them for the month of January, again, just put something on the page that has light blue on it, and then go ahead and post it to the hashtag Morgan O Color Challenge 2023. Any of the hashtags that I'm mentioning today will be in the description box with a little bit more detail in it. If you're curious, and rolling out through the rest of this first week of January, I'll go ahead and post the information on Instagram as well. All right, so that's the second hashtag for the year, Morgan O Color Challenge 2023. Now, Crafty Carly had suggested in one of my videos that wouldn't it be great to do a sort of scavenger hunt in Hanna Karlzon, and I thought that actually was. And so for 2023, I have one Hanna Karlzon hashtag, and it's Hanna K Treasure Hunt 2023. And so the prompt for January is star. So in any Hanna Karlzon coloring book, the postcard ones count as well. Find a page that has a star on it. Like this one right here, or this one right here, or this one right here. Again, any star on any Hanna Karlzon page. Now, let's say you have a page that you really want to do, but there's no stars on it, like this. Well, you can always add stars to it, either by drawing them or adding stickers. Again, there's no coloring book police. So if you add something to that hashtag on Instagram, no one's going to say no or you did that wrong. But I thought that'd be a great way to kind of get into my Hanna Karlzon books, because right now I have 5, and I actually haven't even touched this one yet. And it's a little bit broader in the Hanna Karlzon world so that you can really just pick and choose whatever page that you want to. But again, thank you Crafty Carly for suggesting that, and that is Hannah K's Treasure Hunt 2023. Again, the actual hashtag will be in the description box below. My next hashtag is inspired by the one that I had last year, which was Coloring the Year of the Tiger. Well, I didn't want to make it that specific, and so for this year, my Zodiac astrology star sign inspired hashtag is Coloring Your Star Zodiac 2023. And for that, it is any astrology, any zodiac, to include tarot, because I believe that deals with stars and magic. Anything that relates to any of those topics will count towards that hashtag. And so I have 2 specific astrology zodiac based coloring books. Actually, I think I might have a few more. But these are the ones that I counted. But these are the ones that I pulled. And again, let's say you have a pig on your page. Well, that counts towards the Chinese zodiac. That would count, even if it isn't inherently a astrology zodiac or anything like that. Again, any of the animals in the various zodiac signs would count. And I think it's just a great way to kind of tackle your coloring pages, as well as it's a topic that I really actually enjoy, as well as coloring. So the Coloring Your Star Zodiac 2023 is anything zodiac, astrological, tarot, and it can actually be brought into, if any of these elements are something that you have in a coloring book that necessarily isn't zodiac, it still will count. Again, there's no police who are monitoring these things. So if you think it counts towards this hashtag, then absolutely use it. It's going to go from January, as all of these are, they go from January 2023 through December 2023. The last hashtag that I want to introduce is kind of a riff on Lavella and T's Color Your Hoard. Now, let's be very clear. I'd love you guys to post to Instagram, but I will not be doing that gallery video because, yeah, that's a lot of work, and that's way, way, way too much work for me personally. But I love the idea where their hashtag drives a lot of people to complete the very first page in the coloring book collection that they have. I think that's amazing. And I know for me personally, I'm not that fussed about whips. I do not want to have a collection of coloring books that's just to look at, because I just don't have the space for that. So I do want it to be a working collection. So my own drive when it comes to this hobby is to have at least one completed page in every single book. But that got me to thinking, well, then what? So I created Tackle Your Treasure 2023 in order to kind of focus on the coloring books that, okay, yeah, well, I've got the one completed page, but that's all I have in that particular book. And so these are some examples I wanted to show you. I've got one completed in this one. I've got one completed in this one. And I've got one completed in this one. So this will definitely count towards that. And the only criteria is it's a coloring book that you have at least one completed page in, but no more than 5. If that fits any of the coloring books that you have, then you can go ahead and complete the picture, post it on Instagram using Tackle Your Treasure 2023, and absolutely would count. And so this is sort of the evolution from, all right, you did your first page in that book, now let's tackle something else. For 2023, I'm not going to say I'm going to do a low spend or even a no spend, but I'm at the point where, actually I've been at the point where I have too many books for the shelves that I have, and I don't have room for more shelves. And I really want to use the stuff that I have. Now, I'm an emotional shopper, and when I am feeling either angry or annoyed or frustrated, coloring books are really easy to pick up because They're relatively inexpensive as compared to some of the other hobbies that I have. But I'm hoping that I can kind of train my brain into just focusing on the things that I have and enjoying that versus kind of chasing the high of all the new things, especially when I see haul videos. And no disrespect to haul videos, I love them, but just really leaning into what I have. We'll see how that goes. I've actually got a ton of money that I got in gift cards from Amazon, so it's kind of taunting me. But yeah, that is my hashtags for the year. I might create more as the year goes on, but I think this gives a nice scope to different hashtags. And for me personally, I use hashtags to really focus on pages versus focus on posting to Instagram. That's something I'd like to change for 2023, be a little bit more active on Instagram. I've been social distancing from social media for several months now, and so my engagement has been very low. I do watch some things on YouTube, just not as much as I used to. I certainly don't comment as much as I used to, and I've just been really leaning into the solitary nature of a lot of my hobbies, but I do know that if ever needed to, I could reach out to my friends in the community if I just needed someone to talk to. So it's not me being in a bad way, it's just me kind of focusing on me. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.